A big Monday night on the NBA hardwood. I'm Pete McCarthy here for Stochastic as we are breaking things down for No House Advantage and their Pick'em contest tonight where you can win up to $5,000. Hey, give us a like, subscribe, keep up with all of our shows, our DFS offers, our giveaways. Once you do subscribe, hit that notification button. That's going to give you alerts when our shows go live. Plenty going on right now. We've got Monday Night Football. We've got videos to help you out with that, whether you're playing on No House Advantage or some other platforms as well. Don't forget also that, hey, you can take us on the road. We're available in podcast form as well on your platform of choice. So if you're at the gym, in the car, wherever you're going, boom, you can get your Stochastic podcast, keep up on what's happening. And of course, we'd appreciate you help us out. Leave a 5-star review in those spots. So as I mentioned, No House Advantage, the Pick'em contest today. You kind of know the drill by now. $15 entry, $5,000 to first place, 1,200 total entrants. Generally, we see a lot of overlays, so keep an eye on that as we get closer to lock at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. The basics, confidence pool, right? You got to take 10 different player props. The one you're most confident in is worth 10 points all the way down to 1 point. Perfect score, 55. You want to hit that perfect score. It doesn't guarantee you $5,000, but if you get a little unique, you can get that $5,000 there and not have to split it with 100 different people if it is all chalk all the way. Some relatively chalky picks for you here. Maybe we'll throw a little wrench into all that as well. But we got 8 games on the hardwood tonight. Probably the one I'm looking forward to, the late game. How about the Pacers and Warriors going at it? We'll get into that game a little bit. But we're going to start with the Orlando Magic. Big game for the young Magic against the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is going to be playing in this game. I'm looking at Paolo Banchero and looking at 2.5 three-pointers for him. This is not exactly his game. He is not a three-point shooter. This is a pretty clear under to get to. He's reached 3 triples in a game precisely one time all year. As good a scorer as Paolo is, this isn't really his game. So we have him at 1.09 three-pointers projected in this game. This is an 88% chance of hitting the under. It's an easy one to get to. He hasn't been a prolific three-point shooter. He's shooting just 25% from 3 points over the course of the season. So look, this is a pretty easy one to get under on. Take the freebies where you can. This will be one that'll be a 10-pointer, a 9-pointer when I'm looking at it tonight, and get under it. Even though Banchero, he can score. We've seen that. He's been consistently at about 20 points, coming off a rough night against the Toronto Raptors on Saturday. It's not as if he's not capable of putting up 20-plus points in this game. I actually like him to do that, but the three-pointer is not really the way that he goes about it. And we'll talk more about Banchero when we get into our versus the house aspect of things. You can see that on the Odds Shopper YouTube channel. And if you play versus the house at No House Advantage, another way to play. I think the line is 18.5 points for Banchero. I like the over on that. I just like the under as far as the three-pointers go, and going off of our free projections for No House Advantage over at Stochastic.com. If you're not utilizing that, you certainly need to be. Check that out. It'll help you not only project and build your own lineups, but if you're crunched for time, don't want to put in the work, there are optimal lineups that you can just copy paste from Excel right into No House Advantage. So you can check that out as well. But these, if you play versus the house, you can hit up to 20 times your entry fee if you hit all 5 of your selected player props. And on an NBA night where there's a lot of action, you have a chance to take a shot at that. Also, remember, look, you put $50 into No House Advantage. If you're new, they will match that deposit, again, up to $50. So use the link below to get that. We're going to stick with the Orlando Magic here. Let's go to Cole Anthony, 26.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. We haven't seen Anthony back for a very long period of time here. He's played in 7 games all season long. Dude's coming off the bench. There's nothing to really say that he's not going to see, any playing time in this game. But he's been consistently under 30 minutes as he plays behind Markelle Fultz. In the 3 games since he's come back, you're looking at 20 PRA, 28, and then 17. So he's been over in 1 of the 3 games. The projections really aren't there. He's projected about 21.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Again, this is a tough matchup for the Orlando Magic against the Milwaukee Bucks. Big time step up in class. So I think we can pretty comfortably get under on Cole Anthony with his 26.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. One of my favorite plays, it seems, every single time when I look at No House Advantage, when the Warriors are in action, I'm looking at Klay Thompson and I'm looking at what he could do from deep. The number is almost always 2.5 3-pointers. And I don't know if you've heard about Klay Thompson, but he's a pretty good 3-point shooter, right? The Splash Brother, projected for about 4 3-pointers. He's had at least 3 triples in 11 of 13 games. That's the kind of consistency that I'm looking for here, that we're all looking for here when we're playing these player props. It's not just the guy is capable of getting over. It's that you want him to be doing it over and over and over again and show you that this is something that he could do on a regular basis. We know this is something that Klay Thompson could do on a regular basis. Look, the Warriors gave Thompson and some of their veterans off on Saturday, so these guys should all be fresh. Couple of days off. Expect some solid minutes from Klay Thompson tonight against the Indiana Pacers. The projections are there. Everything is in line for Klay Thompson to hit his 3 triples and have himself an easy one to hit for everybody tonight. Another 3-point prop going to be looking at. How about Buddy Hield in the same game? 2.5 3-pointers for Hield. Not exactly as prolific a 3-point shooter as one Klay Thompson, but the opportunities have been there for Buddy Hield last night against Portland. He hit 4 of 9 from 3. He's been shooting pretty well from beyond the arc of late, and generally has the opportunity to launch plenty of 3-pointers in these games, generally getting to about double digits in 3-point attempts. We have him at over 3.5 3-pointers projected for this game, so that's an 80% hit rate. So I think one you can get over on. Not as confident as Klay Thompson, obviously, but feel good about Buddy Hield getting to at least that 3rd triple tonight. Remember, for No House Advantage, all of our projections at Stochastic are free. Go to NBA projections. You can look at the freebies, and no NHA is what it says. No House Advantage. You can check out both the optimal lineups as well as the projections. That can help you if you're playing against the house as well, but it's built for the Pick'em contest and trying to battle it out against some other players to get that $5,000 top prize. So check out all of that. Best of luck tonight.